As far as what my highlight of my training or reviewing has been, I think, I look at actually going through the QM training, which then allowed me to be a gold reviewer, is that it's a pretty rigorous training course. And at first, you're thinking, gee, this is a lot of work, but by the time you get into it and by the time it's over, you realize, gee, how helpful this is. I learned a great deal in learning all the many standards and how to evaluate them as to how I can make my online course better, what I can incorporate into it, and to complete that and to see how it has improved my course or benefited it. That's really a sort of a highlight of all the training and evaluations.
Working with other faculty across the university and then giving them feedback on how to improve their course, looking at the course work and trying to help them see what they needed to do to improve their course so that it would be deliverable to students and students would gain from it. I found that challenging and I found it interesting.
After we had each individually reviewed an online course, we got together in a WebEx session to discuss how we evaluated the various standards, and I really felt it was a really valuable and collegial experience to talk among ourselves and talk about how maybe our evaluations were similar as to what we saw with the class, but also maybe how somebody else had a different perspective on it that maybe I hadn't thought about before, but it made me think more about it, and maybe, convinced me that, yeah, maybe I should take that same perspective.
Each of us brings to the table a different focus. I look at how can I improve the course? What feedback can I give to that person to improve the course? So I tend to look at something as improving instruction.
It was good to work with others, to talk about the online class, to work together, to end up really giving good constructive criticism to another colleague who can then make his or her online class even stronger. You not only learn to help that other person maybe make their course better, but you see things that they're doing that you hadn't thought of that might be good for you to add to your course and to possibly share ideas with others to make their classes better.